right, and I guess we're back. Paquetá taking on W7M as we're leaping on into Mirage. W7M struggled, let's say that, on Vertigo. But this time around, they have some foothold here on Mirage. Zeddy's kicking things off with a headshot and a gush onto Venom Zera. And right now, Paquetá are on the back foot here in this pistol round. Zeddy looking to light, but Ale on the flank is able to deal with one. But storms in from triple, is putting in work. He finds a double kill, and Ale struggling, but does convert his frag. Now Venom Zera has a backstab on two players. How has this gotten by? Now the defuse needs to go down, though no one has a kit, and Ale trying to run for one, but there's no time for any of that. W7M will get the pistol round, but it got way closer than it should have.
Yeah, no question. But, I mean, still held on to there. Venom Zera, though, what is scary is that he's already on a crispy 300 ADR. So, you gave him some confidence-building kills, which is something you never want to do in a series. And that last map, we saw exactly what that can do, too. And now he has an A1S off the back of that, which is just as terrifying, man. A1S in hand here. You're going to be coming into this one probably feeling like you have a great chance. But look at this. Again, off rip. Smokes tossed in. And this is a lineup opportunity, but only one.
Oh, and Destiny, he has the Deagle around the side. First kill is his. And he gets another. God. The Deagle spam somehow controls this ungodly weapon. And now, 59 HP Fokiu is going to leave the scene. And Paquetá are looking to get the force.
My God, what a wild round, man. I thought Venom Zera going down was going to be the death toll for Paquetá, but they had so much depth right there. And now Pixel spotted, I believe, from Yell. I believe that is the case. We're seeing those instant rotations coming through, but a little fake from Fokiu is going to give him a little bit of hope here. Oh, okay, never mind. Double swings into two players there. That'll deal with that. Clean conversion. Paquetá absolutely dominating the second round.
Oh, man. And let's just highlight what Venom Zera was able to do in the last map. 127 ADR, 27-9 in a 2.26 rating on Vertigo. Oh, and on the T side, 2.6 T side rating. Yeah, that is what W7M are facing off against in this map. A heated up young gun right here for this Paquetá unit. Ale now gets his chance to farm up a couple. Blinded up for the first. The Molly deals with Sadzine. Oh boy, are we looking at more of the same here, Cole? I don't want to say so. That last map was brutal, but I want to see some fight out of these young guys with W7M.
Yeah, especially with the out of the gates, just impressive performance from map one, man.
Ooh,
very much so like to see some fight. Ale somehow not making some magic happen with the AK, but we'll whip out the sidearm there, finish the job. No troubles there, flawless. On the follow-up force buy from W7M. And I wanted to chop that last round, or last map up to just, you know, lack of comfort on W7M. Paquetá doing some work in their map pool. And we could just move on to Mirage. We could actually get a competitive map 3. We're still very early on, so I'm hoping that we see that. But it's already set a sour tone.
Yeah. Stormzine starts this round by getting love tapped by his teammate in spawn. Boosts out towards middle. This is going to go about as you expect, as it's just only Glocks. Yeah. That's no fight. Not a single point of damage dealt so far. It's looking like, broken there by Fokiu. But, yeah, this is not looking great. A dink is the most you can say out of that round for W7M. It's a quick 3-1 for Paquetá.
Instant reply, money stacked up. Definitely keys to success here. Ale doing good work on the anchoring. Seeing some of his capability, but Venom Zera here is definitely a real player to note, playing around towards connector. He's in a crucial position here for his team, so delivering is going to be very key. This time around, he's going to be defending towards that A side. And he's going to be tested early.
Oh, charging through. A good trade from Zeddy. And but he runs right into Nithon. Just some real brazenly aggressive moves coming out from W7M that are starting to get punished, picked apart, and finished. This round's over again, Cole. And this is looking more and more like Vertigo the closer I look at these rounds.
I mean, and this sort of stuff wasn't working on Inferno in a certain sense. We saw a lot of those just off-the-rip calls coming through there with no question as to where those rounds were heading right there. But we're seeing that same thing flare up on Mirage, but this time so much easier to transition your defense here. You see those smokes towards A, you can so quickly get your window player rotated to help out Venom Zera, especially when Venom Zera goes 1-for-1, and you have so much more pressure and a quick rotations coming through. Missed boost though for Ale. Could cost a little bit of space, a little bit of depth in this aggression, but he's just gonna tuck in here, wait for that perfect flash.
Bye-bye. One down, Zeddy next in line. Ale even sticking around because that just shows the utter confidence that he's working with. Eventually gets handed one by Zeddy. Has been by far the most solid player for W7M, but what is happening? Destiny will deal with one and the other, so yeah, we'll ignore that spray from Yell. Fokiu in a 1v3, and Venom Zera is just going to swing on in. And these rounds are just going so quickly. That one clocks in at about 40 seconds. Some of these have been even faster than that.
W7M playing fast and loose right now. We'll see if that continues, right? Surely they're going to slow things down and get a default going, surely.
Right. Surely.
He's brazen aggressive moves just haven't been it.
You have two incredible players who are sitting on 0 kills right now. So they just get fed to the wolves at the beginning of every single round, and it might just continue that way. Out middle without a cross smoke. Destiny steals one, gets away. And what's the reply? Storms in, met with the smoke. He's going to disrespect it. I guess fair enough. But it's still not looking pretty, and I actually don't really trust Storms in here on the fade. Ale might have the vision first. He might recognize Storms in behind it, and he does. There you go. The headshot is there. 3 versus 5 now. Whittled away. The commitment coming into the B site. No smokes. Little flashes. Players moving in. It's a collateral for Yell. Like, things can't get worse for W7M. There's Ale layering it in. 6-1 for Paquetá.
Oh gosh, man. Look at the money right now. This is a sign of the times for Paquetá. It's a 10K for Ale, 12K for Venom Zera, and 13 for Destiny. This is dominant. This is terrifying. Paquetá out of the gates right now are just stomping their lead in this series, saying, Inferno, I'm not going to let that happen again. We're not going to get caught off guard by your style right now, this hyper aggression. No longer a surprise here in map 3. They figured it out here big time. And this defense looks flawless. Interesting smoke there from Ali. Try to get that one towards a better spot, but just tossing that one in anyways. I mean, window smoke tossed in. They've got full mid control, so it's not faking anybody.
I mean, this is just overwhelming right now. Destiny at top middle. I think Fokiu is just going to be dead to the op of Yell. But he misses his opportunity. Venom Zera now on the site. Oh boy. Just a quick double. Destiny cleans up the lurk. Yell lands the tag. I think that's all he really needs to do because Nithon is here arriving to the scene. Stormsman picks up an AK, but just to say it, it's done. 7 rounds in a row from Paquetá. Dude, we are on speed run pacing right now at a Paquetá.
Oh, that was one of the slower rounds, but you can see how it fizzles out there towards the tail end.
So quick.
With Venom Zera just finding the beautiful double up, you can see Yell towards or Ale hold down that B side there. Presence towards the top of mid as well for Paquetá. They had everyone where they needed to be. Again, will this round just be as quick as ever as well? Destiny actually is scared off here. Some good counter utility. This time they do have that top mid cross smoke tossed out, so now sitting to the wolves once again.
Little fake A execute, trying to sell something the way of Paquetá, but they're not going to bite on it. They're going to jump on out. Nython with the first, and Ale out from bench. They thought they sold the fake so well, but Ale's still standing. Storms in though, deals with one, but Yell quick on the trade. 2 versus 4, and Sodson does not feel safe enough to get this plant in, and that just buys more and more time to get things done. But what a flick on the Destiny. Sodson now gives himself opportunity, now gives himself space to make something work here. Nython arriving from Catwalk. Sodson could have the better angle here, and he does. The arm spotted. Now, W7M with a chance. fokiu plays his hand, though. And now, time starting to tick against Paquetá. But now allows this Venom Zera to wrap the site. fokiu's position noted. He connects the first kill. But now, time's ticking and Yell. fokiu's not going to give him the fight here. Fake on the defuse. fokiu not going to swing it. Plays it perfectly. And W7M will just barely squeak aside their second round.
Perfect right there from fokiu, jiggling things out. And what a brilliant round right there coming through. With the yacht presence from Sodson, able to deliver big time with that AWP. I mean, his first activation in this map, man, but the shots that he was able to land and the time that he was able to stay alive on that B side of the map there, creating fear in Paquetá, was massive in the recovery of that round. Absolute perfection coming through from them. But back to it here, it feels like we're going to get that off spawn, straight A execute, no default in here, just going in straight for the fights.
Yep, on the line, and oh, it's already just off to the worst possible start. 3 players leap out of A main, and they all go down in the span of 2 seconds. Even the palace aggression from Destiny works out. And fokiu just left to maraud through the apartments and hope. Ale gives himself up. Might just as well, but Ale better on the spray. fokiu almost got what he wanted, but Ale and Nython will lock in the round. Not 8-2 now, and similar scenes for Paquetá.
Answer right on back there. They don't stay down for too long there. When he's still not great. Came down to a 1v1, obviously, so there's no foundations being built. Paquetá. Double up continues. Yell's been landing some nice shots, so I don't mind it. Good to see him back on that weapon. Storms in, gets caught right there. Nython not letting anything slide, and they're just so aggressive in the early round, and it just doesn't work out.
I mean, it's a little bit of, you know, not much discipline here for Paquetá, but it might not matter because Destiny is able to clean up a nice double. And Zeta from the top of middle has already been noted. He's gotten a kill in this round. And, well, it's going to take one hell of an egregious error from Paquetá to let this man clutch. But it's not happening from Destiny, I'll tell you that. A 3-piece on the round, 9-2 for Paquetá. We are cruising with this team.
W7M are the reason these rounds are so fast, right? Paquetá are dealing with them, right?
Yeah.
But W7M with the speed that they're throwing out, man. They just need to rein it in for a second. I feel like they can work the map a little bit and they can have some more success, but this high-octane gameplay, when it doesn't work out, you can actually see the reason, or maybe just like the tragedy of losing your momentum. They had so much going for them in Inferno, the aggressive movements, they were working out so well, but that's what I mean here. Aggression comes through here. Destiny spotted. He still wins the battle, man.
Can't believe it. And that was also the bomb isolated, so W7M ought to be paranoid about it. Destiny even returning towards middle and looking at underpass on the most insane off angle. How are you ready for it? Destiny in full control. He's 17 and 2. And then Nighthon has a lock-in from Palace. Every angle is covered. Paquetá are all over this play right now.
Yeah, you get all 5 showing up, right? There's no lacking individual. Obviously, Destiny is just performing out of his mind, but you have Venom Zera coming through with massive impact. You have Nighthon landing shots. You have Yell, the same with the secondary. So all you can say is a couple kills here. It's nice, right? It's great. Nice.
He's getting flanked though.
This round's
Curtains,
still
unfortunately. Yeah, this round is just still a lock. I mean, Destiny's gonna stop pushing, which, I mean, no one's peeking right now. No one wants to give Zeddy a fight.
Doesn't really matter if you let him plant the bomb. It's gonna be, I guess it could give him an early purchase. Peeking into the op there, I mean, that's easy right there for Yell. Crouching right into his angle.
Oh boy. Well, 10-2. I mean, I'm just here for the fireworks, Cole. I just like watching Destiny disassemble a whole team by himself. Running around middle, getting multi-kills every single round. Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
No question. Op. I think that smoke being mollied there, so maybe a chance at a one-way. No, just gets that molly down instead towards the top boxes. Paid out of smoke or anything, though. Look at this. Ramp control is going to be established. Pressing the issue here from Destiny. He's found the gaps perfectly in this default. Whenever they do throw it out, whenever they do slow things down, I feel like they just identify the weakness and they press upon the pressure points.
3-man A-stack. Nighthon playing from default. Certainly a power position, but he's spending his time looking between multiple different angles. He could lose out on a timing or just fire off and find the first shot. Ready for the next. Top stairs. Next in line for Nighthon. He's feeling it. Oh, he's feeling it. But fokiu can't convert the kill. Always got the cover. Venom Zera deals with Sadzin. It's another dud of a round for W7M. Storms in locked in connector. And he should be found. He will be found. It's 11-2 for Paquetá.
Feeling like Vertigo all over again. They won the pistol. They've won one round after that. And it was a 1v1 so far. And that is it. That is all that W7 have been able to manufacture, man. Falling a bit apart right now. As we can see, man. It's not a pretty look, right? These guys come through with so much energy, so much ability, so much capability. And it all fizzles out after that first map. If this continues, right? I mean, I feel like it's already established. I think we're past that point. A whole lot of hope. Maybe if they can walk away with a couple extra rounds.
I mean, maybe. But you gotta do that and establish some confidence in yourself that this is a start, because disrespecting the Tech 9s, Nighthon and Ale go down quick.
Or the shot.
And guns retrieved. Sure.
Go for the retake if you're Paquetá. Unlimited money for the last round of half coming up in the next. So let's get some fireworks here for the last round. An ultimate round. There's
no.
Destiny starts the retake effort here. We'll see if any more mistakes come through.
Well, that Molly's going to force out Storms into the open, into Night Yell's off, rather. He drops down. He can't quite get the next. Where's the trade? There it is. Destiny making moves. It's all of a sudden a 1v2, and Sadzin at the back of the site. He's going to get the eke down, and Destiny has time for the defuse. I cannot believe it. A 3v5 retake, Cole.
20-2 for Destiny right now with the 1D to cap it off, man. Oh my god. That one, it felt guaranteed 5-on-3. There's just no way that one slips out of your fingertips right there, but of course, Paquetá will rip that one away. That's why we need to see some more retakes. Things like that can happen, apparently. You would have never seen that retake if it was, you know, low money for Paquetá, but they just have so many different options, so why wouldn't you go for it?
Oh my goodness. All right. Yell's op towards middle. Nithon's op in bottom con as well. So if Yell comes into trouble, Nithon's going to be able to pivot and swing through.
Mid's on lockdown. With double op setup here. Run boost.
All right, let's see what Yell got. Oh, a little bit off the mark.
Try.
Nithon is thinking about the pivot. But instead they're going to hand off mid control. Paquetá feel comfortable leaving that be, and for good reason.
Pressure point here once again established. Double up on the aggression, but this is going to be expected here. Zeddy turning the corner with some real initiative. And
yeah.
We have ourselves a 5v3. But this
guaranteed train wreck there. Guaranteed train wreck. It's going to go one way or the other. And it turns out it goes into Zeddy's favor. Nithon goes up and beyond. But that's it. All right, a confident one out of W7M at the end of the day, but it's another 12-3 half for Paquetá. This is looking dominant.
Wherever I go, it's when the morning glows. I cannot hide myself from you. It's when my feeling grows. I'm coming back to you. When I step out, when I step out, when I step out, when I step out of the light, I come into the light. I will be happy, happy, happy. How could I not be, not be, not be? And hey, do you think I can stay? 'Cause I will be happy, happy, happy. How could I not be, not be, not be? When I'm with you, I cannot sleep at night. 'Cause in my mind there's only you. When I step out, when I step out, when I step out, when I step out of the light, I come into the light. I will be happy, happy, happy. How could I not be, not be, not be? And hey, do you think I can stay? 'Cause I will be happy, happy, happy. How could I not be, not be, not be? When I'm with you, you, you. When I'm with you, you. Speak to me, your silence broken. Share with me your heart's desire. Hey, shout it out in words unspoken. Shout it out above. When I step out of the when I step out of the light.
W7M look exasperated with that half. It was tough. It was Paquetá putting them through the wood chipper throughout the entirety of it. And now they have to try and stage a comeback to stay in this closed qualifier. Kind of our first introduction to this unit on these ESL broadcasts and in this South American space. Can they make a dent in this scoreline? 5, joined by Collector McHenry. B play. fokiu up top, above the smoke. It's a good shot onto Venom Zera. Zede struggling just a little bit, but has help from Stormson on the catwalk. So 2 kills going the way of W7M, but things can quickly change. I don't think they even realize that fokiu is here yet. And by that time, JZ runs through and cleans up a double kill. W7M. Please, for goodness sake, they've got to win this pistol. They cannot let Destiny take this away from them.
Shouldn't really be a possibility. No armor on Destiny is the real thing, right? Hey. Classy, I can do it. It's okay in Destiny.
Oh my god, no,
Jeez,
no.
That's a nice start.
He's armorless. I mean, two body shots would actually be able to do it. He's actually going to go for the reposition. He has JZ, who was watching this, past tense. Now Sadzine is his next target. On 9 points of health. Oh, but he reveals his position. Destiny jigs up. Surely, right? JZ at the E-box side. And 15 seconds to get the bomb planted and get a bunch of kills. Yeah, he's not that insane. It will be the 4th round and the pistol for W7M. Is there any life here, Cole?
That is a tough question.
I'm not very optimistic about my own question. It was more like a rhetorical one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance now with the pistol, though. That's the thing, right? I think that they're granting themselves new opportunities. It's not a pretty first half. Honestly, winning that pistol, winning 2 rounds after that with like a 3v5 missed opportunity in the post plant. Multiple different opportunities slipped, but with a clean pistol, denying the bomb plant, making your job very easy in the second of the half here. We'll see if they can reignite the flame that they had on Inferno. See if that same team comes up once again that showed us the huge capabilities. Zeddy with the big multi-kills. Sadzin with the op doing wonders.
All right. Something's going to need to rekindle this flame. This is probably one of the rounds that's more confident. You know, some cutlery out of JZ. Takes his sweet time on the Ollie. Get some laughs in. Enjoy it just a little bit. You start having fun. I think they were just on the T side bashing their head into the wall. But that kind of round, you get a knife kill, you clean up the ecos, you're cruising. Maybe those are the type of rounds that can get you going.
See, 2 MP9s held on to right now. Mid control here established quickly. I didn't really connect though. Baiting out any utility here. Instead, just gonna be some ground being taken. Prioritized here from Keita. fokiu up. Defending catwalk here. Perfect flash, so tossed in there. That's going to buy some time there. Smoke towards top connector, tossed on in as well. And that secondary flash,
Oh,
Destiny
boy.
has a prime opportunity.
What?
Didn't
4-3 at its best. fokiu somehow comes away with a double kill here. And 20 HP, he should have gotten 0. And now, Ale tests Stormson. I'm favoring Stormson here all the way. Ale. Both ways before he crosses the street. Jiggle peek is there, but no frag. In the meantime, Zeddy deals with Venom Zera, but Ale cannot handle a flying MP9. And nice try on the plant. Sadzine's got you locked in. All right. W7M, that's 3 in a row.
Very clean first gun round as well. for W7M. Get off of those MP9s as well. They're starting to build up that economy. Long road ahead here, but they got to take it round after round here. That's got to re-inspire some confidence. Gonna be a half buy here. Nothing too crazy invested, but they do got some of the pistols and armor. Back this one up. See if W7M can continue to make some magic happen.
Okay.
Fokiu absolutely deletes Destiny, deals with him once again here. Back-to-back rounds, he's taking care of the heavy hitter.
Now Venom Zera's down. Now the deficit goes down to 5 rounds, and that seems somewhat more manageable. Nython searching for the scout, but nothing gives. Oh, but Ali gets a little boost, and Fokiu seems completely unaware, but hold on, never mind. Jay-Z's got us covered. And in the 2v5, Nython. Okay, ow! Yell deletes Fokiu. But that's, I think, all to be said about this round. Just a nice shot. W7M. Things aren't getting out of hand. What a hell of a shot. That's Al. 12-7. There you go.
Bit of a rowdy way to end that one right there, but it's going to be the reinvestments coming back from Paquetá. All the tools at their disposal. AWP included in that mix for Nython. No missing pieces. Will they be able to figure out a way to close this one out comfortably? Start locking in some rounds early. Good damage in that last round comes through. They do find a couple of kills. Flash is tossed on in towards middle, lighted up by Venom Zera. Establishment towards mid, heavily prioritized for both teams on these halves here, but I feel like W7M are given over more control than what Paquetá were willing to do.
This is an extremely passive defense.
Except for that palace position. They've got deep palace control here. Can always be a late activator. This has enabled a heavy B defense as well. So if the catwalk is their approach right now, they're going to be walking into the trap.
How much of a trap is it exactly? If it's a well put together play, then maybe something could go right. Nython double scopes up and starts to get prepared. Spots out Fokiu. In the meantime, storms in unspotted on the top of the balcony. The communications isn't quite there. Even Fokiu still surviving out towards Van as well. And a nade right on top of Destiny. And they aren't giving it a clear Van. Destiny's dead. Venom Zera is... he's here. And this was looking like a dud out of Paquetá. W7M are about to make the deficit 4 now. And this is, looks like roles are being reversed right now.
Yeah, just both teams putting a lot of early priority on mid in some of these rounds. And W7M identifying that nicely. And then they just start to reinforce, other positions, right? They have that deep palace player ready to get those early picks whenever they're necessary if they do come towards that A bomb site, but then he can be a late player in the mid round there. If bomb does head in towards A, he can probably be flanking out palace and be another prong to worry about. But if they head up towards that B side, you're reinforced with 3 players. You have a player watching the window room as well, so that's not a liability. And it's a risk, yes, but it's a risk that's calculated from W7M. And the triple up on B just locks in a beautiful defense.
That's a really awesome setup there from W7M. I mean, sure, they're gotta inspire. That's gotta inspire some bit of confidence for the CT side, who just got battered on one whole map and one whole half. Just bashing their head into the wall. Now things change. Destiny falls, and Comes down to the B play. Storm's in mid-reload, though, in a very awkward position, and Venom Zero runs down Zeddy, and what? The Tech-9 did that, I guess. Plants to go in. Retake an effort, and just as I was singing some praises, things are falling apart at the seams. Fokiu down on 4 points. Well, Jay-Z's position spotted. He's going to hop out the market window and make a play. Jay-Z gets a double. Jay-Z can save the round. Jay-Z can bring it all together, but Nython to deny. No, Jay-Z walks out and gets a triple kill to save W7M and keep the ball rolling.
Head and hands moment right there for Paquetá, letting that one slip exactly like what happened to them earlier in that first half as well, where they had it locked in and they let it slip in the post plant. Mistake after mistake. W7M, a little bit of magic from Jay-Z, pull through 9 now. And it's rounds like that with the Tech-9s and the half buys that can really make me think Paquetá could have confidently closed that out. And if they would have won it, I would have still given them a pretty decent shot there. But they let it slip. And now W7M, their retake of this game, this series, it continues to rampage on.
Oh my goodness. Sure, it was only the half buy, but that could have just been the one that devastates W7M, that gets Paquetá going. Pushes them over the line, but this game has gotten close all of a sudden. Tech pause lifts. And I would be shaking in my boots right now if I'm Paquetá. Things just... I mean, they got completely read into on one of those rounds with a 3-man B stack. And then that huge individual play from Jay-Z. Getting things going, man. Let's see it. Nython boosted out towards middle, but W7M have another setup up their sleeve. What are they cooking here?
Or standard right now, an approach. Have some of that mid presence here. Which is good news. Smoke start to fade away there, Nython. Gonna give a slim opportunity with that op. He will nail it. A thread right there to find the opening pick. And manages that much here. 4 on 5 now. A rare man advantage here triggers some aggression. There's no one there to meet it. Storm's in, gonna start taking this space towards apartments on back. Deep smoke in. It's a weird way. He gives up his position that he was in deep apps, so not gonna continue that flank. Instead gonna gamble more resources towards A, and this is a good read.
But Zeddy, his barrel can be spotted from this position. They make their move out, or maybe he just gets smoked out. He's not going to have much fight in this one. Thinking about some smoke spam, you think he's going to dive through it? Well, the T's are already past his position. They're moving on into the setup. Yell, setting down that bomb. It gets planted. Stormson still looking to dive on out. Jay-Z makes his move from Firebox. 3 quick kills. Make that 4. Nython now in the 1v3 from Connector. There are flashes available for this CT side, though. They can knock this off the angle. Just deal with him outright. He's gonna tuck away, but somehow that shot didn't connect. Unfortunate scenes, and that is gonna see W7M win 7 rounds in a row.
You're 2 off the tie. Jay-Z, another heroic round from him, sneaking his way through Firebox, really timing that one. Never jumped the gun once in that round. He waits to strike. Perfect fashion right there. Paquetá just cannot seem to finish the job right now. Cannot even seem to find a round. This was utter dominance in the first half, but these T sides have been picked to pieces. Speed it up with maybe a quicker B side play. This isn't something they've tried just yet, so might be worth the effort. But that molly is deep.
Advancing up in towards Connector. Destiny goes down first. It's coming down to the B pop. But Venom's era finds the entry. Zeddy gets ran down finally. Paquetá. They break this loss streak. W7M have so much money, you might as well give it a go, just like Destiny and company did in the previous half. Every opportunity to keep this comeback going, but I think this one has just petered out, Cole. Finally, this win streak ends, and if Paquetá will do their best to extend their lead.
Yeah, you gotta know when your limits are pushed right there, and once you lose that market player, you're just coming in funneling your way up catwalk with very disadvantageous duels. You know it's over there. You gotta call it. Jay-Z and fokiu not gonna send themselves to the wolves. Jay-Z even catching a free exit there from Yell. Slight lack of discipline there from Yell. Not a lot of money on this T side for Paquetá, so just giving over your life like that towards catwalk is a freebie. Just not in that position where you can really make those plays just yet. Either way, investments will come back on out for W7M Academy. Now their money is somewhat pressured here, but there's still opportunity, still brilliant buy. Fast towards Palace here once again for Jay-Z, taking that initiative, but he has this time a player to deal with.
Paquetá being really methodical about their approach towards top middle. The boost up there from Nighthon, but getting ready to set piece in some smokes. In the meantime, the double Palace push going down. Ale on the hold. Is Jay-Z gonna pick a time to swing?
This angle is, I mean, unlosable, right? I don't want to say that word because I feel like now we could just see Ale own him, but like, no way this actually happens.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
JC delivers. Now fokiu here on the site. You have that Palace player drawing a lot of the T-side's attention. That's where this default position can really put in work. Will they clear him? They will not. Backs Turbo Venom. Zera spins anyways and delivers an incredible headshot. Jay-Z has to run through the flames, forced out, but Sadzine picks up Destiny at the bottom of connector. 2v3. Now Nighthon is out of play, and Venom Zera has to clutch. First kill is his. He's looking for the next in line. Stormzine goes down low. He tucks away and hides and waits for his team to get into position. This could be a devastating clutch for W7M. Smoke on the bomb. Defuse attempted, but it's just a fake, and that's where two players swing, and that's where this round is going to come down to. Defuse there, 13-11.
Unlosable right there, man. Tapping the bomb in the smoke and getting off of it, ensuring that he has to really expose himself right there. Spam down the bomb before they peek as well. That's just an unlosable 2v1. Because Venom Zera, you saw him heating up with that first kill, the second, the quick turnarounds that he was landing. And the clutch in the 1v3, once he finds the first player in Palace, you think it's very much so on with the guy's performance that he's been bringing through in these last two maps. But they really nullify that opportunity at a clutch right there, giving them no chance. Again, Nighthon Classic just run boost out, but this time he misses, and fokiu going to take advantage of that.
And the wind is out of the sails of Paquetá. That was finally what they were waiting for. They boosted out Nighthon 3 times. Top middle, but Nighthon with no connection. So damage to the confidence for Paquetá. That's a minimum. Now they creep down middle to the bottom of con. fokiu clearing left, clearing right. But W7M just stays so passive. They have the man advantage. They have all the utility in their favor. Let them come.
Jay-Z back in his signature spot, it appears, as well, over and towards Firebox. Gonna be difficult to flush him out of position. Connector contact play coming on through here. Molly gets tossed in towards ramp. They're taking a lot of space on this site here. Missed shot from Sadzin's going to create some chaos, but will they expect Jay-Z here? Once again, they won't, but Ale lands a very sharp adjustment.
Buying some space, but fokiu still has control of the bomb and control of spawn. Another headshot into Destiny, but somehow Ally on 1 HP gets that bomb down. But there's not much more to this round, certainly. Ally charging down, and fokiu's gonna clean up. It's W7M who have brought this game down to 1 round.
Wow. Man, what a pullback from the Young Guns. I thought we were witnessing a collapse. I was about to say, you know, W7M, we can't put too much pressure on these guys. They're coming through from the open qualifier. They're coming through with a whole lot to prove, but these guys haven't done a whole lot in their history. Very fresh team with very inexperienced players. These guys took a beating on Vertigo. They took a beating in this first half. And they got back up in the second.
Like, I don't even think it's a question. They were just getting farmed. W7M would just charge out, quick 3 kills for Paquetá, round over. And repeat for 15 rounds. Now they're within 1. And they're winning all of these rounds so decisively. Even with Paquetá get themselves into the right position, W7M are all over the play. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. And I think we're just... Look at the play to start this round. Just 3 players to Palace.
Jay-Z going to be tested here once again alongside his teammate Sadzin, though. Good reinforcements. Look at this collapse coming through. Instant double kill. Jay-Z, he passes the test once again.
Still, Sadzin in towards spawn, and 2 kills roll out for Paquetá. Sadzin actually lets one pass. Destiny is hearing a lot of these rotates right now. The call out is there that there are 2 players spawn, but where is that third? It's the big flank. W7M are playing things very patient, and the more patient they play it, the longer time Zeddy has for this flank. First kills there onto Ale, and 1 more player inside of Sandwich. Just trapped, absolutely, is Nython, and this round is probably just over. Destiny needs a monster clutch that he's not even looking like he wants to attempt. It's not even planted for him properly. Stormzen just gets the full defuse, and it's 13-all.
Sneak that round away. Destiny a second too late on that peak, and it cost them. And there you go, another round tied up. The timeouts continue from Paquetá, but they are not helping. They're not slowing down the pain train of W7M right now. The academy team, the young guns on this roster just laying waste to this T side. Systematic multi-kills coming through once again from Jay-Z. This guy's not missing a beat. In a difficult position, man. He's getting flooded out from Palace. And he's going to show up like that, man. What an absolute asset to his team. So much faith put in him. He's able to deliver every single time he's required.
We're getting heroes out of W7M, just like we were seeing on Inferno. Once again, brawl towards middle. Paquetá just going all the way. Destiny sends himself into ladder room. With Yell backing him up. Why not? This is probably the most amount of control Paquetá have gotten in a lot of these rounds. They've worked towards top connector, but ladder room hasn't really been an object of their desires. W7M are completely confident in this playstyle right now. Playing so far back once again. Will this come back to bite them ever?
I mean, this feels like the best opportunity Paquetá have had to spring into action right now. A lot of emphasis put towards this B defense here. 2 players trusted. Once again, it's up to Jay-Z to land another multi-kill. He is stuck in the back of default. His opper's getting pressed upon, and you know he's not going to be able to do much. And this time they finally fire off Firebox. They don't let him get away with it again. They shut him down finally. And that should call the round right there. Getting him out of his signature position. He's gotten away with it one too many times.
It's just the information game in that round right there, Cole. Full mid control handed over, and it allows one player to sell a B play all on his own and draw around a 3-man stack. And that allows Paquetá to just envelop that A site with ease. The passive play from W7M will come back to bite them in this one. And maybe even a hunt begins. Money is low on a couple players. Take what you got. But the round is the round. Sure, they had a 12-3 half here, Paquetá. But if you hit 16, it doesn't matter about what anything happened in the past.
Yeah, no kidding. Not letting W7M take the lead just yet, man. They're not willing to concede that. It's a reality check once things tie up. Maybe for both camps as well. Like you said, a much different approach there. Just taking a very passive angle there from the CT side. No pressure points, no player in Palace, no surprise. They just were able to work their way brute force up mid, into connector, and into that A bomb site, overwhelming them. So, will that continue? Will W7M bring in that adaptability into the second half when they need it most? Looks more B-centric on the play right now. Heading that way. Top of connector smoke waiting to be tossed in here for Zeri. He's just now throwing that in, so that's going to help out Destiny's endeavor to be a late activator for this mid connector lurk. There's just deep smoke here. Will they try and mess with that? No, that would be too crazy right now in a position like this. But look at this play from Destiny, man. He's getting crazy.
He's pushed all the way in through jungle. In the meantime, Paquetá jump out on towards the B site. Storms in, though, on the boost. It's such a one-and-done position, you'd think, as Ale does get the trade. Zeddy, though, plays his hand from bench and will go down. And with Destiny cutting off all these rotations, fokiu sending himself to his demise, it will be Paquetá who finally reached series point first.
Oh, man. And Sadzin, a lot of extra emphasis put on him saving this
He's
rifle.
dead.
He's getting flanked. Knife is out here. Will he be able to deal with it? No, Destiny puts him to an end. And look at the money. It is in shambles. Stormzin's going to be the only one able to afford some comfortable weaponry here in this one. And W7M have fought their way so far back into this map, man. But this might be just the way that they fizzle out here. A heroic attempt.
I mean, look, man, they won 8 rounds in a row, but they couldn't build up the bank to save it for this last one, to keep them going in this game. Even the pre-aim is there from Destiny, but too hard to hit. There's Stormzin, a missed shot out of 9th on Stormzin, making things happen. But one more player stuck in towards that underpass, and surely there's going to be a trade. Doing everything he can to preserve himself right now. Sadzin, he knows his life means this game, and he spotted out, gray screened on the smoke. It's back down to the 3v3.
Nothing he could do to get out of that position right there. Absolutely nothing, but it has brought a lot of attention and a lot of time right now. There's players pushing the issue now. Jay-Z has a massive flank. He is pressed past Palace and is now in their spawn. Venomzera, though, waiting for it. Will he find the instant headshot? No, he still wins
JC!
2 duels! 2 fights from JC! How has he done that?
Ale will sure get the trade, but somehow he's come away with a double kill on nothing but an MP9. So 50 seconds for Ale to make a clutch, make a meal out of this, or W7M can put it to all 30 rounds of regulation.
I cannot believe he's found both of those kills. Ale
what's
in a
Zeddy?
desire or desperate spot.
Zeddy, will this position get cleared? Absolutely not. Ale goes down and saved our W7M. Their comeback is still here. All 30 rounds of regulation.
Unbelievable, man. What a lifeline bought by Jay-Z. Thought that he was going to be with the instant headshots that Venom Zera had been finding dead to rights right there. There's absolutely no way that he walks away with 2, right? And then he just continues to surprise. JZ delivering time and time again, especially when the pressure was on like that. Series point elimination looms for W7M, but they've been granted new life right there with a round like that. Both teams calling in a timeout. The last now for Paquetá.
Things need to settle down right now. Paquetá, I mean, there have been some real just blood-boiling moments. Nithon with some misses out middle. And I know, as a player, definitely on the more emotional end of things.
Yeah.
So he needs to, put it all together, connect the dots. Destiny has been playing his usual self, but he needs another player to join him. Venom Zera has stepped up on the T side for sure to get him and collect these past couple of rounds. But on the flip side, W7M are flying on a comeback right now, and they just need a single round.
Terrifying position. Both teams here. This one is on a knife's edge. Back to that mid control here. Venom Zera. Oh, perfect timing on that flash. You can see the way that they're able to scale.
And the
Now
boost.
silent boost up in towards the window here. Oh, Venom Zera's going to get himself in a nasty position.
I can't believe it. Venom Zera's about to backstab just as they're coming out onto the A site, dropping in. Sadson left this site open, and now Venom Zera just gonna smoke top connector and say, peace out, adios. JZ down to 14, sure, but they don't even realize Venom Zera has this insane flank right now. Oh, he has a player right in front of him. Just give him some time. There you go. There's the kill. And now Sadson inside of spawn. They know he's still here. The underhand flash. Sadson being toyed with right now. He's dead. And I think the dream here for W7M is as well. Katowice fades off into the distance as this comeback almost monumental. JZ on 14 HP. The last bastion. I wouldn't even call it that much. Paquetá will deny the youngsters comeback and fight on for day number 2 of this closed qualifier. It's only a matter of time, and there it is. Paquetá deny the comeback, and they take it 2-1.
What a brilliant way to close things out right there from Venom Zera, man. Finding the gaps, playing so very careful right there, not making any mistakes. And again, man, I got to give him credit. W7M put up a hell of a fight there. They got battered on...